So my thoughts on deep thinking. Deep thinking. You know, I could go for hours and hours talking about deep thinking, but deep thinking for me to the literal extent is whatever I'm thinking about, I have to overanalyze it and think about every possible outcome and every possible avenue related to that thought. So, deep thinking, say that I'm, overthinking something that's happened today, something that happened in my life, and I just am thinking and constantly thinking, and you get wrapped into a loop of thinking for who knows how long. You know how many thoughts they say the humans have? Like, we have thousands and thousands of thoughts every day. But when you're deep thinking, the deep thinking leads to a bunch of different thoughts. So is everybody overthinking? And does everybody deep think? I don't think so. And that's me thinking that I don't think so. It's really a trip. Like, when you overanalyze situations and you overanalyze thoughts and just different things, it's just like, how do I get myself out of this rhythm? Because once you become a deep thinker, it's like you're just a deep thinker forever. Like, you're never gonna not be a deep thinker. So for me, I deep think everything. It doesn't matter what it is. It's just like how I'm wired. Like, I don't know why I'm this way, but everything I think about has deep thought, and I have thought about every possible avenue, outcome, and thought that I think I can think about. As crazy as that sounds, but hopefully it makes sense to somebody. Hopefully somebody in the comments or somebody can relate to what I'm saying. I overthink everything. Like, I don't know what it is, like what my problem is, but I overthink literally everything, and I don't know if there's a way to change that. Uh, Obviously, there's things day to day that don't require as much deep thinking because you know them so well that you don't have to deep think about it. But my thoughts on deep thinking are, I do it so often. It's like, do I even consider it that anymore? Like, do I have to sit down and really like force myself to deep think, or am I just in that constant rhythm of deep thinking and all I do is deep think? And I've said those two words so many times in this video, but that's the topic of the video because I'm truly curious and I want to see what people think about it and what they can relate to in that sense, because whether it's relationships or your life situation or work or relationships or like whatever it is, your family, I deep think everything, and I wonder if there's a way that I can make a difference just by thinking almost every day, and how I can think about things that are gonna occur more positive things in my life instead of negative, and I try to like force my thoughts to be in the positive manner. But sometimes it's hard to do that because deep thinking will take you to a dark place sometimes, and being in that dark place is super weird, it's super diminishing, and it's super, like, I feel like it's okay for your brain though, because as an overthinker you're gonna look at the negative side of things, and you're gonna always find that in whatever you do. You're gonna look at the pros and cons of everything, and it's just like everything that I do, everything that could happen, I have thought about. And I don't know why that is. I don't know if I'm one of the only ones that does that. I know there's other people like that and there's other deep thinkers, but does everybody actually like sit in thought like I do? Like, I sit here and I just ponder on like everything, and I could yap and yap for so long about different things, and the world, the universe, and like what our purpose is. Any topic that you want to talk about, I can talk about it in deep thought, deep thinking. I don't know, is something wrong with me? Is everybody like this? Does anybody in the comments or anybody watching this video, I hope that you know can make me feel more sane and feel like I'm not by myself on this, because that's like all I do is deep think.